Before we get Glenn up and make the awards for the league team today, I'd ask our President, Bronte Howson, to come up. As you know, that two players today retired, and Bronte's going to make a presentation to each one of those, and of course Mick Fuller, who is retired again from running and a few other things, but I'll let Bronte explain a bit more about that. So please give your attention to our President, Bronte Howson.
Thought they might have gone up here just a bit earlier because the crowds have been flowing since the game stopped. But certainly, what a great way, in one way, so many people back here tonight to celebrate our year. And it's a year that obviously has had a few problems in it, and to end up, and we've just heard the wooden spoon. Yes, we have the wooden spoon. So I guess that to all the players, everyone in this room tonight that's involved in the football club, that's our greatest incentive next year. We go forward from here to where we want to be next year. So that's something that's a challenge, and I think in times of adversity, you're never going to go through life with everything just being plain sailing. So I believe we've got a lot of work in front of us to do as a football club. I'll just maybe comment on that a little bit more after, but the one great thing we can do at East Perth, we have a great spirit. We certainly have great players, and today was the day that we honoured our quarter century club members. We have 157 quarter century club members, and I'm very proud next year I think I come into that league as well. I've been around with Marbles and young Freddie at the back there as members of this football club since about 1984, and we've seen highs and lows. Today's a touch of a low. But that's something that I believe, from a football club point of view, just shows how strong East Perth will be next year. As I said, unfortunately, there's a time in sportsmen's careers they have to, I guess, make that very, very hard decision of retirement. And there's two great champions of this football club retiring tonight. And I'll call up probably the youngest member of our team first, and that's in Dean Brennan. So I'd like Dan to come forward tonight. Parents and Terry, Peter Ann, Dwayne, Tori and Jake to be here for the game. Not a fitting end, mate. Came from Perth Football Club in 2001. Played a total of 143 waffle games, so he's been around the competition for about 12 years. It's a huge commitment coming from high school into football and to still push through. 47 games with Perth and 96 with the Mighty Royals. 4 games short of the number I guess in his press release, Dino said, I played for the team, I didn't play for numbers. I think that's the character of the person. I was involved with his transfer from Perth to this football club back in 2001. It wasn't a pretty one. We actually, Dean was held out of football in the early part of 2001. We actually, I think we had to train down at North Beach, and with Billy Duckworth, and we got caught. Trying to get him down there. I think we paid a few dollars for a fine. I actually trained here a couple of nights. Yeah, you've trained here. Lake London, sorry, yep. And we got caught with him training with us, so we copped a couple of fines. So we figured he'd put him down there at North Beach while we sorted out the mess. And it came through around about just short of the transfer time. And Dean went on that year to play in the grand final 2001 and 2002, which was pretty sensational, and was very instrumental in those wins. Dean's just been one of these guys, and the club has been sensational. In 2005, our centenary year, he captained the club. I think that was an honour, and obviously recognition of what the East Perth Football Club really thought of this young man. And obviously going into retirement, you've got to build a life again, mate. So I know you'll be around the club in years to come. And certainly from East Perth's point of view, I think we've got a little montage here. Better get the right one, didn't I? Mate, from the East Perth Football Club, we'd like you to take this as a memento and, and hang it somewhere very proudly in a game trim sporting room. And Dean, from me personally, thanks mate for what you've done for the football club, and for the players, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks Bronte for those kind words. Like I said to the boys during the week and 2 weeks ago when I decided that that was enough, I come away from this club with 2 premierships as an obvious highlight. The captain was a bonus put on top. Lifelong friends I've met at this club. That's the biggest difference I noticed between Perth and East Perth was the tightness of the friendships and the quality right through from number 1 player right down to the 50th player. They're all good blokes. You can have a beer with all of them. Even though I don't like beer, but have a cordial anyway. So it's genuinely good people. The supporters. Exactly, the supporters. They second to none. They're always there. But the people I'd like to thank, I'd like to take a few seconds of your time. Obviously my family. They've driven a long way for me over the years. The trainers at the club, Georgie, Kenny and Lauren and all them, they do a terrific job. I was really struggling the last couple of years. I used my fair share of the time on the bench. Greg Ferguson, he's the guy there giving you the hurry up or telling a gag or something like that. He's a terrific bloke around the club. Bobby the property man, these are all the guys that you supporters and the members and that don't see, but they're there every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, doing their bit. Past players, they're always sticking a sausage on the barbecue for us, or they're doing their little bit, and these are the things that make it such a great club, and I'll definitely miss it, but having said that, I've got plenty of memories and plenty of terrific friendships and lifelong friendships, so thanks very much.
In the rub-down room or the medical room, but mate, you'll never beat Goro's record of that, so don't you worry if he was the expert of being in the medical room.